Okay, I just wanted to make a quick video about my new pro skate here, the USD Aeon Richie Eisler 60. Talk a bit about the specs and features, some of what went on behind the design process, and a few things that I do to customize them out of the box for my personal comfort. So first of all, the name, it's USD Aeon, so USD, best skates in the game. Aeon, my personal favorite skate model ever. And Richie Eisler, yours truly, so it's my design. It's my 8th skate with USD. It's a huge honor and a dream come true, 8 times. So I'm really happy with how this skate turned out, and just honored to be part of USD for so long. It's 20 years coming up, I think, this winter. And then finally 60, they come with my new Pro Model 60mm undercover wheels. So this is the second edition of our movie line. Mine are sort of a Blade Runner inspired design. And they come in like a floor color, I think it's called. It's like a neonish, pinky orangey red. I like the color, and so there they are. The first ones were like a bluish color, and then yeah, fits the movie and everything like that. So let's get into the features. So the Aeon, of course, is a unibody shell, which means the frame, sole, and boot are all one piece. And that's significant because it means they're super responsive. You don't have like any sort of power transfer between all of the different parts of a normal, the older style design of skates. So super responsive, super lightweight, and very low to the ground. And so that allows, you know, more control, more stability. And then of course, it also kind of allows to fit like a flat setup of rather large, relatively, compared to the setups of the past, rather large wheels in a flat setup. So that allows maximum speed, and while still having like the big grind areas. I love going fast, I love grinding. These skates are perfect for me, so I'm really happy with them. Next we got, so I decided to make them in a white color with a white leather skin. It's like a vegan leather, PU or something like that. And I guess the most interesting thing about this skate is that this material is actually reflective. It's like a 3M style reflective material. So when the light is behind or next to the viewer, they shine a bit. Not too flashy, not too obnoxious, but just, you know, a little extra flair. And I suppose extra safety as well if you're out skating at night. So they turned out really well. I'm really happy with this material and everything. And yeah, just super happy about this. Next up, you got the cuff bolt and the cuff. It's the 2nd generation Aeon cuff. I really like it, and of course you can adjust it higher or lower with that bolt. This one has the new Kaiser buckle. And the buckle is special because it has this little plastic nub on it that just kind of makes the buckle a little stronger, a little harder to bend. And then finally the liner, which I might as well use this one. Liner is a MyFit Pro 2nd skin liner. This is my go-to liner for Aeon since the beginning. And the reason I like this liner is because it's the thinnest of all of the liners, and I like to wear my skates as small and as tight as possible. So that means I need as much room inside as possible as well. So I love this liner for that. I also find it really comfortable. I sometimes wear my skates all day, like 8 or 10 hours sometimes, and I still feel alright in them. My feet don't get sore. So perfect liner for me, and I think it looks cool. And then I put this reflective patch on the front, just style. It's got my signature on it. Also, the signature and the USD print on the side are also reflective print. I just like the gray on white, but reflective is like a nice little bonus, I suppose. And then inside it has a cheeky, I guess we can get into some of the design now. It has a cheeky NASA astronaut outfit blueprint with my skates on. And then of course my name and a little Infinity 8, because it's the 8th model. So originally I wanted an all-white skate, all-white top and all-black bottom. So we're talking black wheels, and then everything on the top would be white. Buckle, laces, liner, eyelets, everything. And then I was thinking about it a little bit, and I thought, like, the liners tend to get a little dirty and stained and everything, so I thought, no, let's go black. And then MK said that he notified me that we can put my new Pro wheel on the skate instead of like a factory standard wheel. So that got me excited, and then I started thinking about, like, okay, so if we got reddish Fleur wheels on the bottom, maybe I want this piping on the top. And actually I had a very similar setup with the Billy O'Neills many years ago, almost 10 years ago now, or not 10, 7, 8, 7, 6, I don't know, time flies, way back. Very much like this setup, and so I started thinking, like, oh yeah, that would look cool. So this color and the top came from the wheel, because this wheel was already designed, it was already coming in this color, and I could have changed all that, but I just thought maybe it would be cool to have that color. Then the one time I was at the Power Slide factory here in China, and I saw this reflective material laying around in the factory, and I asked the boss there, could I make my entire skate out of that material? So he said, yeah, sure, we could do that. And so we made a sample to check it out, and I love how it works. So that's that. The original samples came with white strap, white eyelets, white cuff pole, a bunch of different things in white. And they just didn't really look, I didn't feel like they were right yet. So I changed everything to black, and then it is the way it is now, and couldn't be happier with it. I really love how they turned out, and I hope you do too. So finally, yeah, some of the things I do out of the box. So here's the skates I've been riding recently. So I've been riding these for about 6 months now, a little over 6 months, and everything's still in good condition. The wheels and bearings are still rolling fast, and no chunks or damage. They were a little dirtier earlier today, but I cleaned them with the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. So I recommend, if you want to keep your white skates or any skates really clean, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser is the one. You know, they're still in pretty good shape for 6 months of skating. I'm not too hard on my skates, and China is really, spots are really nice, so it's not a lot of damage happening here on the streets, but anyway. So what do I do? So the first thing I do when I get new skates out the box is I take off this support on the back. Sometimes I forget, but basically I want to do everything I can to make as much room for my feet as possible, because as I say, I like to wear them as small as possible as well. So I take this off the back, I take the little insert out the bottom under the liner. There's an insert to keep dirt and water from splashing up. I just deal with it. I'm not trying to skate in the rain anyway. So I take that out. It's only a millimeter or two, but I'm trying to make as much space as I can. And then usually I take the insole out and put it under the liner. Again, makes more space in the liner for my foot. I also add one more shock absorber underneath. That seems to give me more space for my foot. And also it doesn't hurt to have a little more absorption on gaps and stuff, especially someone like me. I'm getting up there, so that's how I do it. And then the last thing I do is I switch the laces. So normally the laces are when they come out the box, they go in from the outside, and then they're pulled from the inside. So they go like outside in on each eyelet. I do it the other way around. I like them to go from inside out. I find it easier to tie more quickly. These aren't really tied at the moment. I wanted to be able to slip them off for this video. So normally I tie them really tight. And that's it. I don't change anything else. I got the wicked ABEC 9 bearings inside. I got my new undercover pro wheels on there, so my favorite liner, my favorite boot, everything. So that's what I do. That's how I skate them. There was one other thing. Oh, right. Finally, maybe some people maybe don't like the color. You know, maybe you don't want red on your skate. And I love doing custom setups and stuff. So I made a custom setup just to show a different way that they can look. I don't have any black wheels, so I put my last undercover wheels, the Looney Zooms. They're dark greenish. So I put them on and some MyFit primes. Some people want a thicker liner. I like the primes in other skates, but of course with the Aeon, where I'm wearing them as tight as possible, I go for the second skin. But yeah, I think they look pretty fresh like that as well. Just black and white, basically. Or even white wheels, or, I mean, do it how you like, right? That's it. So I hope you like the skate. And I appreciate all the support, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate any comments and any feedback, positive or negative. Let me know your feedback in the comments below. Thanks to USD for this opportunity. I really love designing skates, and I've had a blast working with USD on this one, and I hope everybody likes it. I love it. I'm really happy how it turned out. And as I say, yeah, I've been riding these ones for just over 6 months, and they've been great. Currently I'm working on a little promo video, so I'm filming out in the streets of Shenzhen, Hong Kong. I picked up a few clips of Bangkok. So I got something coming for you guys as soon as possible. I'm gonna go out right now and try to get another clip right now. And yeah, stay tuned for that.